Hello and welcome back to These Blind Eyes 6580. Kind of a busy day today. I just got done making a video, which I hope you watch, about making some habanero hot sauce. This video is making habanero jelly. Now, the first time I made this, I just kind of winged it, based loosely off of a jalapeno jelly recipe. I think habaneros have an excellent flavor as well. So I just kind of winged it and it turned out great. So I'm making it again. And the stuff that I have in it is a double batch. Never made a single batch of it, so I don't know what to put in a single batch, to be honest. So the double batch is about a half a pound of habanero peppers, 2.5 pounds of a mixture of banana and green peppers. You could use any assortment of sweet peppers that you want. That's what I had. So it's 2.5 pounds of that. It's a total of 8.5 cups of sugar, a couple pinches of salt, and 3 cups of apple cider vinegar. And after you end up getting it cooked up, you're going to end up adding 2 boxes of Sure Gel to it. And that's what's going to help turn it into jelly. Make sure you got a big pot, because this will boil up and boil over if you do not have a big enough pot. So keep that in mind if you decide to make this. Like I said, I think it's absolutely excellent. I just I winged it, so didn't know what I was doing. I just got lucky with it. So I'm making it again. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to the kitchen. Okay, we're here in the kitchen, and this is the peppers that I've ground up to make my jelly. I used an assortment of banana and green peppers to make up my 2.5 pounds of sweet peppers, and I used a half of a pound of habaneros. How fine you grind it is going to determine how much pulp you got. This is pretty much what I want. Now, for a single, what I just gave you was the measurements for a double batch. So keep that in mind. This is going to make a double batch. So the rest of the ingredients I'm going to give you is for a double batch. Over here, you can see the bowl of sugar. It's a ton of sugar. It's 8.5 cups of sugar, and there's a couple pinches of salt in there as well. When I get ready and start mixing this up, I'm going to add 3 cups of apple cider vinegar to it. I'm going to get it mixed real well, cook it up, bring it to a hard boil. Once it comes to a hard boil, you want to boil it for 10 minutes. Then at 10 minutes, you want to dump your 2 packs of gelatin in, and it's double batch. It's going to be 2 boxes. If you got a jar, it's 12 tablespoons. So then you're going to cook it for 1 minute like that. As you're stirring it in, you're cooking it the whole time. Then as soon as that's done, you better have some hot jars ready with some hot lids. Get the stuff funneled into jars, get the lids on, get the rings on, and set them to the side so they can cool and seal. As you can see, I have my jars in a pan of water, heating them up. I've got my jelly over in this big pot, cooking, getting ready to boil. Behind it, I have a little pan of water with all my lids in it, heating them up as well. So when this stuff is ready, everything will be ready to go ahead and get it canned and sealed right away. Alright, it's been 10 minutes, and so it's time to put the Sure Gel in. Like I said, I'm making a double batch, so I got to do 2 boxes of it. I want to make sure it's good and mixed up. And I'm only going to stir this for approximately 1 minute, which I'm kind of keeping track in my head. Then I'm going to turn the heat off and start spooning it in the jars. You have to be careful too when you're cooking over this stuff because it steams because it's cooking. And it's habaneros in there, so it's gonna get up into your sinuses. It's almost like pepper bombing yourself, pepper spraying yourself. Now my lids are on the burner behind the big pot. They've warmed up pretty good. My jars are warm. So you got a little bit of that up in the sinuses. It's been about a minute now, so I'm going to kill the heat. Get the pint jar. I do mine since I can't see over a plate, just on kind of spilling. So I got my hot jar, got the canning funnel, I got my ladle. Actually moving it while I can. Spoon back in it, check the level of it, needs a little bit more. Apparently needs a little bit more. Gonna call that good. Got a magnet to take the lids out of the hot water. Got a ring. And I'm gonna move it to the side and go on to the next. Be careful, these jars are hot because they got boiling stuff in it. Okay, this is the final product in the jars. So I ended up with 6 half pints and 3 pints, so a total of 12 half pints if you want to look at it that way. These will start sealing on their own anytime now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you share it. Hope you subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, email me directly at littlemb6580@gmail.com. That's Little, M as in Mike, B as in Bravo, 6580 @gmail.com. Until next time.